Joining me now is psychologist Lorraine Bennington. Lorraine, welcome.
Thank you.
We heard from Jay about a number of North of 49 compass points, one of which was romantic relationships. He talked about being a guy in his early 50s, he's single, he doesn't have kids, and that's a little bit outside of the box from society's perspective. How do you think he's handling all of that?
Well, from what I hear, he's doing a really good job because he hasn't followed the traditional path. He didn't get married and have children. Instead, he focused on his career, his entrepreneurship, on establishing his friendships and his social network. So he's created a valuable and connected life for himself, keyword being connected, right? Because human beings really need connection. And yes, the traditional way is our connection comes through our mate and through our children. But as long as people have meaningful social interactions, they're fine.
So Jay's just moving with things and just loving his life and welcoming what comes. But there's a lot of people who find themselves single again, who were married, had a family, families moved away, they're on their own now, and they're panicking. They're saying, "I'm going to grow old alone." And it is a big concern. It's something that they're really feeling concerned about. What advice do you have in terms of somehow holding this, it's the reality right now, and moving forward so there's just lots of joy and freedom instead of worry and concern?
Well, guaranteed panic never helps. Okay, it's one of those things we just want to say, put the panic aside, and then what do I really want? And be creative and redefine what you think you're supposed to be. Because if there's any beliefs from your family, from your friends, from your associates, your graduate degree, any of these limited beliefs that are holding people back, it makes them be afraid if they're actually moving into another direction. And the truth is, if you're not in that fear, if you're just in a moment of, here I am in the now, what do I want? How can I best handle what I'm having? Can I redefine this in my own mind so that this is a good thing?
Any tangible suggestions about how someone who's feeling a little bit shy, a little bit awkward, how they can move into that mindset?
Begin to question if in fact what you believe is absolutely true. Is it necessarily true? Can you think another way? Can you take that belief and examine it? Can you decide, well, maybe this doesn't have to limit me? Am I running someone else's movie? That's a really good one. Am I running my mother's movie, my father's movie, my society that I grew up in's expectations on me, instead of authentically listening to what is important to me? And that's a really good beginning point. What is important to me? And if I honor my truth, how will I live my life? Instead of, what will my mom think? Even if she's in spirit, what will my mom think? No, maybe it's more about, here I am now. What do I think? What is important for me?
Lorraine Bennington, great insight. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
North of 49, a guide to the rest of your life.